Friends, good afternoon. Today it's 26th of July, and from tomorrow, one of the major planets called Saturn is going to be retrograde in Pisces sign. Now, today we will discuss as to how this retrograde of Saturn in Pisces affects us all, what are the things we have to take care, and what are the precautions. And it will be retrograde until 11th of November 2026. Uh, we are going to further from this retrograde period right up to next 12 months till July 27. Now we'll be discussing this change, this retrogression change, and other changes in terms of health, education, children, family life, mutual love, profession and promotion and business, inflow of money and liquidity, travel and foreign voyages, and caution dates to avoid accidents and what are the precautions. About litigation, how litigation cases would be affected by this change, whether new acquisition of new property or vehicle is feasible, if at all, when. And the last but not the least, the holistic rituals for each sign to practice. Now, Saturn's retrogression in Pisces runs from 27th of July tomorrow to 11th of December 2026. In a way, it is a retrogression of 138 days, and then it will be in its direct motion through Pisces until June 2nd, 2027. So, overall, this 12-month macro timeline from July 26 to July 27, we will try to decipher it in phases. First phase is retrogression core from July 26 to October 26, right? This is a period of karmic pause, internal audits, review of pending commitments, delayed liquidity, and revisit of old health and legal obligations. In phase 2, we are going to see the stationed and direct Saturn from November 26 to July 27, January 27. In third phase, we will discuss progressive acceleration of Saturn during February to May 2027. Last phase would be of consolidation. It will be between June 27 to July 27. Correct? Now, final stabilization phase prior to major planetary shift adjustments, ideal for long-term wealth structuring. So this is again a part of the fourth phase. Now, let us discuss it by each sign, through each sign, as to how this retrogression of Saturn in Pisces affects them. Let's start with the first sign of Aries, Mesh Rashi. Now, for Aries native, Saturn is transiting in 12th house. With regard to health, sleep disturbances are there, eye strain is there, and foot injuries are likely to take place during this phase from August to October 26. Vitality revives significantly from January 2027 onward. Education and children, delays in foreign university admissions through November 26. Steady breakthroughs from February 27. And children require emotional patience in quarter 3 of 2026. With regard to family and mutual love, minor domestic distance or spiritual detachment through late 2026 is indicated. Warmth and mutual understanding restores by spring 2027. About profession and business, have heavy behind the scenes workload, okay, and overseas ventures experience initial friction but yield strong gains after January 27. With regard to money and liquidity, I have told you, and for travel and foreign voyages, highly favorable for foreign settlement, PR visas, and long spiritual pilgrimages throughout and early 2027. Litigation. Uh, for Arians, settlement of old disputes or offshore tax matters are favored after December 26. Regarding property and vehicle, defer vehicle buying until December 26. I am talking about Aries. Excellent window for acquiring foreign or secluded real estate between March and June 27 is there. And what are the cautious dates? Caution dates are between August 14, 2026 to August 22. Okay. Another caution date is November 11 to November 18 in 2026. And the third one is March 10th to March 16th in 2027. I repeat, March 10th to March 16th in year 2027. So avoid speed driving and night travel. Now we look at the holistic part of this whole transfer. Kindly offer sesame oil lamp and under a peepal tree on Saturdays. Chant Om Shanishcharai Namaha 108 times, right? This is about Aries. Now we talk about the Taurus, Vrishabh Rashi. Now for Taurians, the Saturn is transiting in 11th house. Health-wise, minor joint stiffness or calf pain during this phase will appear. High physical stamina would be attained from December 2026 onwards. Regarding education and children, exceptional progress for competitive exams and higher research after December 2026. Children will achieve major milestones in early of 2027. Regarding family and mutual love, friendships turn into romantic commitments. Elder siblings offer solid backing post retrogression. Means after 11th of November, things will go your way. Regarding profession and business, pending bonuses and promotions, they materialize between December 26 to April 27. Business networking will yield lucrative results. With regard to money and liquidity for Taurus natives, temporary delay in expected funds, that is between August to November 26, correct? It turns into massive financial inflows and multi-source income by February 27. And about travel, yes, travel and foreign voyages for Taurus natives, business trips abroad deliver strong ROI between January and May. Okay, between January and May 2027. Litigation, strong position for Taurians. Legal victories indicated post December 2026. Property and vehicle. Highly auspicious period for acquiring commercial property or upgrading family vehicles between January and May. Not this year, next year 2027. Okay? And what are the cautious dates? Caution dates are August 28th to 5th of September 2026. Next date is December 1st to December 8th 2026. And last is in April next year, between 12th of April to 19th of April 2027. These are caution dates. Now, holistic ritual recommended for Taurus native is feed black dogs or birds on Saturdays, and donate blankets or dark blue items to the deserving and needy. Right? Now, let us discuss about what Gemini, Mithun Rashi people, natives have in account. Saturn for them is transiting in 10th house. Health-wise, mental stress due to heavy work hours during retrograde period. Okay, till 11th of November. Back issues or knee pain, they require care. Health rebounds post December 26. Education and children, high focus required. Academic performance picks up strong momentum from January 2027. Family and mutual love. Father's health requires attention during retro period. That means from tomorrow to 11th of November 2026. And profession and business. Career review phase is on during retro period of Saturn. Public recognition, major promotions and expansions follow from January 2027 onwards. Money and liquidity. Steady income, capital investments in business, they yield high returns from February 2027. About travel and foreign voyages for Gemini natives. Work related travel increases from January 2027. Short domestic trips during retro phase. Till 11th of November, you will have short travels for business or things like that. Litigation. Favorable resolution regarding corporate or workplace dispute will take place after December 26. And property and vehicle, purchase of office premises or commercial land, it is recommended between February to June 2027. Okay. Now, caution dates for Gemini natives. September 10th to September 18th, 2026. Second, November 24th to November 30th this year. And May 2nd to May 8th next year. Okay, May 2nd to May 8th, 2027. Now, what is the holistic part of this transit for Geminines? Recite Hanuman Chalisa daily and offer blue flowers to Lord Shani, Lord Saturn on Saturdays. Okay. For Cancer natives, Saturn is transiting in 9th house. Regarding their health, liver, hip and digestive sensitivity during retro phase may bug them. So routine checkups are recommended. Energy is restored completely by January 27. Education and children. Higher education admission delays, they clear up by December 26. Children show very good academic growth in spring of 2027. Family and future love. Strained ties with elders or in-laws improve after honest conversations post regression, means after 11th of November. Profession and business. Fortunate turn of events and career will come to force after December 26. Guidance from mentors, seniors, it brings major breakthroughs. Okay. Travel, money and liquidity. Financial stability returns slowly. Hmm? Avoid speculative investments till December 26. Strong gains between March and July 27. Yes, for Cancer natives. And travel and foreign voyages for Cancer natives. Uh, Long distance international travel and religious pilgrimages are highly favored in early 2027. With regard to litigation, inheritance or property disputes, they will settle amicable in the first 4 months of 2027. Property and vehicle. Buying ancestral land or family home, it favors the period between February and June 27. Correct? Now caution dates. Caution dates for Cancer natives is August 1st to 8th of August 26. In October, 15th of October to 22nd of October in 26. And in March, it is 20th March to 27th of March in 2027, next year. Now let us talk about the holistic ritual which Cancer natives can perform. Chant Shani Sprot on Saturdays and serve elderly people and teachers. Okay. Now let's talk about the Leo natives, Sim Rashi. For Leo natives, the Saturn transiting in 8th house. Okay, it is called Ashtam Shani. Leo's health, high caution needed for joint pains, digestive issues, and stress during retro phase. Retro phase is from August to 11th of November. Okay, so the gradual recovery will come for a long time after December 26. Education and children. Research students excel. General education requires disciplined effort. Children need emotional grounding, right? Regarding family and mutual love. In-laws relations and marital trust requires transparent communication during this regression period of 4 months. Peace is restored in the beginning of 2027. Now we are talking about money. Money and liquidity. Tight liquidity during retro period of Saturn. Please avoid lending money. Joint assets and tax refunds clear after December 2026. Correct? About profession, workplace restructuring or sudden pressure is indicated. Avoid office politics. Steady growth and hidden opportunities will unlock from February 2027. Yes. Regarding travel and foreign voyages for Leo natives, avoid unnecessary journeys during this regression period, and safe foreign travel open up after January 2027. Litigation. Tax, legal or insurance settlements favor you after December 26. Property and vehicle. Avoid buying major real estate during this aggression period. Safe property acquisitions favored after April, during April and July 27. Caution dates for Leo natives: August 18th to August 26th. Second one is November 2nd to November 10. Okay. And third one is February 14 to February 21 in year 2027. Okay. And property and vehicle. Avoid buying major real estates during retrogression phase. The safe property acquisition favored between April and July 2027. Caution dates for Leo natives: August 18th to August 26th. Then November 2nd to November 10th. Then next year it is between 14th of February to 21st of February. So exercise high driving care, right? Holistic ritual suggested for Leo natives is perform Mahamrityunjay mantra and perform this mantra every day, and donate black sesame seeds on Saturdays. Now let's talk about the Virgo natives. Now for Virgo, Kanya Rashi, Saturn is transiting into 7th house. So here, health-wise, spousal health and personal kidney, lower back, shoes, they need attention during this retrograde phase of 4 months. Vitality strengthens after December 26. Education and children. Good progress in collaborative projects and group studies. Children will achieve solid stability in early 2027. And regarding family and mutual love, reassessment of partnership commitments, resolve old misunderstandings with patience. Marital bliss improves post December 2026. Profession and business. Contact negotiations during retrograde motion. Okay? And major new business partnerships and client acquisition flourish from January 2027. Money and liquidity. Joint financial ventures require clear documentation. Profit margins expand noticeably between February and June 2027. Travel and foreign wires for Virgo. Foreign trade, travel and spouse-led international trips are successful in spring of 2027. Litigation. Contractual disputes resolve favorably post December 2026. Property and vehicle. Auspicious window for buying residential property or a vehicle jointly with the spouse. The time is January to May 27. Holistic ritual for Virgo natives. Offer water to Shivlinga on Saturdays and practice Shani Bij Mantra chanting at least 108 times. Now let's talk about the Libra, Tula Rashi. For Libra natives, Saturn is transiting into 6th house. Health-wise, excellent resilience overall, minor lifestyle corrections, they are needed into retro phase. Okay, strong immunity and health restoration begins from December 2026. Education and children. Outstanding period for cracking competitive exams. Medical and legal studies after December 2026. Family and mutual love. Family support stays solid. Old domestic disputes or misunderstandings are cleared permanently. Profession and business. Defeat of professional rivals and competitors. Job changes and salary hikes. It materializes between January to May 27. Money and liquidity. Repayment of old debts and loans during retro period of Saturn up to 11th of November. Strong cash inflow and financial gains are indicated in the first quarter of 2027. Travel and foreign voyages. Well, short work trips prove highly profitable in 2027. Before that, it's no. And litigation. In litigation, you enjoy complete victory in court cases, employment disputes, or legal matters expected post 26. Yes, after 26. Caution dates for you, my Libra friends. August 8 to August 15 in this year, then October 22nd to October 29 this year, and during 1st of March to 7th March in year 2027. Now, what is the holistic ritual suggested for Libra natives? Feed stray dogs and assist manual laborers or domestic staff regularly. Okay. Now let's talk about Scorpio, the Vrishchik Rashi. For Scorpio natives, Saturn is transiting in 5th house. Their health, acid reflux, stomach issues, and mental fatigue is indicated during this retrograde phase of Saturn till 11th of November. You recover emotional balance strongly from December 2026. Regarding health and education for children for Scorpio natives, distraction in studies during retro period is strongly indicated. Sharp academic focus and examination success is guaranteed after January 2027. Children's achievements bring pride in 2027. Family and mutual love. Romances undergo a test of maturity. Genuine bonds deepen significantly after December 26. Profession and business. Creative projects experience temporary slowdown. Major expansion, promotion, or recognition, they follow during February to July 27. Okay. Money and liquidity. Avoid speculative market during this retrograde phase of Saturn. Long-term investment will yield high returns from January 2027. Travel and foreign voyages. Educational or leisure travel with family favors the period between February to May 27, not this year. Litigation. Favorable outcome in matters related to intellectual property of family trust in early 2027. Caution dates. September 18th to September 25th this year, then November 15th to November 22nd this year, and May 10th to May 17th next year, 2027. Now the holistic ritual suggested for Scorpio friends is recite Sundar Kand on Saturdays and offer food to underprivileged children, right? Now let's talk about the Sagittarius natives, Dhanu Rashi. For Sagittarius natives, Saturn is transiting into 4th house. It is Siddha Kantaka Shani, okay? Health, chest, cardiovascular or blood pressure maintenance required for self and mother during this retro phase. Health stabilizes after December 27. For education and children for Sagittarius natives, need for focused study environment at home. Okay. Excellent results in campus placement will appear after January 27. Family and mutual love. Domestic obligations feel heavy during this retrograde period of Saturn. Home atmosphere becomes peaceful and supportive from December 27. Profession and business for Sagittarian natives. Work from home or real estate in infrastructure projects, they gain momentum. Career stability improves after January 2027. Money and liquidity. Expenditure on home repairs, renovation during retro time of Saturn is bound to be incurred. Financial liquidity strengthens substantially after February 27. Travel and foreign voyages. Relocation or domestic moves favored post December 26. Foreign trips will materialize in second quarter of 2027. About litigation, property and boundary disputes settle smoothly between February to June 27. And for property and vehicles, highly auspicious window for home construction, buying real estate, or acquiring a family vehicle would be ideal during January to June 27 next year. Now, caution dates for Sagittarius friends. August 22-27 this year, November 5 to November 12 this year, and February 22nd to February 28 next year. Holistic ritual for Sagittarius natives. Chant Om Namah Shivaya daily and light a mustard oil lamp at the Shani temple on Saturdays. Okay? Let's talk about Capricorn natives. For Capricorn natives, Makar Rashi, for them Saturn is transiting into third house. With regard to their health, high energy, stamina and physical fitness throughout the 12 months period. Minor arm or shoulder strain during this retro period. Okay? Education and children. Exceptional concentration, successful results in exams, communications and skill developments will happen after December 26. Family and mutual love. Communication gaps with younger siblings clear up post regression after 11th of November. Deep bonding and mutual warmth is restored after December 26. Money and liquidity or strong financial growth, excellent liquidity and realization of long pending financial goals are indicated in 2027. Money and liquidity is strong financial growth, excellent liquidity and realization of long pending financial goals will happen in whole of the 2027 year. With regard to travel, frequent short business trips and profitable overseas travel between January to June 2007 will be wonderful. Before that, it will not be encouraging to you. Litigation. Complete upper hand over opponents. You will control, you will reign over your opponents. Legal matters resolve in your favor, right? Property and vehicle. Excellent time for purchasing commercial land, transport vehicles, or communication assets between February and May of 2027. Now, caution dates for Capricorn natives: September 5th to September 12th this year, December 15th to December 22nd this year, and April 18th to April 24th in year 2027, next year. Now, let us discuss what's the holistic ritual is recommended for Capricorn natives. Read Hanuman Chalisa twice daily and serve senior citizens or handicapped individuals, right? Now we come to Aquarius natives, Kumbh Rashi. For Aquarian natives, Saturn is transiting into second house. Now they are under final phase of Saturn Sadasati. Their health, kindly take care of your eyes, dental routine, and throat routine. You need attention during this retro phase on these three major things. Physically, overall energy improves after December 2026. Regarding education and children, financial discipline and education, academic pursuits, they will lead solid returns from January 27. Regarding family and mutual love, please guard against harsh speech during this retrograde period of Saturn. Family harmony and financial support from relatives will grow from December 2026. Now, let's talk about the profession and business. Re-evaluation of wealth and family business during this retro period of Saturn is very important. Major gains and career stabilization will occur between January and July 2027. Money and liquidity. Frozen or blocked funds release post December 2026. Steady accumulation of wealth and savings are indicated throughout 2027. Travel and foreign voyages. Wealth generating foreign travel opportunities arise in the first and second quarter of 2027. Regarding litigation for Aquarius natives, financial disputes, inheritance or tax matters, they resolve peacefully post December 2026. And property and vehicle. Acquisition of fixed assets, jewelry, or family property is favored between February to June 2027. Caution dates for Aquarius friends: August 10 to August 17 this year, November 18 to November 25 this year, March 15 to March 22nd next year. Okay. Now the holistic session for Aquarius natives is: recite Shani Strotam and donate black gram urad dal or sesame seeds on Saturdays. Correct. Now we are coming to the last chapter of this narration, Pisces, Meena Rashi. Saturn is transiting in the first house and Sadasati core phase, correct? For Piscean, when we talk about their health, they will feel fatigue, mental heaviness, joint stiffness during this retrograde phase from July to December 26. Prioritize structured sleep and diet. Vitality will revive after December 2026. Education and children. high self-discipline required. Deep research work will yield long-term success in early 2027. Family and mutual love. Personal identity review. Avoid emotional distance in marriage. Warm and mutual trust solidify after December 2026. Right? Now, profession and business. Heavy personal responsibility is there. Slow progress will bug you during this retro period of Saturn, and you have to maintain a solid structural acumen. For promotion and long-term security, you have to wait until 2027. Travel and foreign voyages. Overseas assignments and spiritual journeys, they will be successful after 2027, January 2027. Litigation. For Pisces natives, in litigation side, patience yields legal clarity. Long pending matters reach a firm resolution in the first quarter of 2027, next year. With regard to property and vehicles, for Piscean natives, kindly postpone major purchases during this retro phase up to 11th of November. Land home acquisition is highly favored during March and July of 2027. Now, the caution dates for you. Yes, July 27th to August 8th, right? From tomorrow itself. Then November 28th to December 6th this year. And April 8th to April 15th next year. So these are caution dates. Now the holistic part of performance by Piscean natives. Practice daily morning pranayam. Chant Om Shanishcharaya Nama 108 times. And keep your feet clean before going to bed. Understand? Wash your feet, dry them up, and then go to bed. Now, some people have sent me a question about this thing, this change, whether marriage ceremonies can be held, can be organized during this phase of retrograde Saturn. Yes, absolutely. Marriage ceremonies can be performed during this Saturn transit. Saturn transiting in Pisces is not a cosmic prohibition against getting married. In classical Vedic astrology, Saturn is not the breaker of marriages, he is the stabilizer of commitments. While fast moving benefic planets like Venus and Jupiter, they dictate the emotional chemistry and the festive holy times, but Saturn determines the enduring strength, longevity, and legal permanence of the union. However, how and when marriages are performed during year 2026 July to July 27, it comes with very specific astrological guidelines. Okay. You can this is I'm just giving you an idea as to how this comes. For Taurus, it's highly favorable because Saturn is 11th house. So house 11th house, Saturn activates gains through marriage and fulfilling long-term desires. For Cancer natives, it's favorable after December 26 because Saturn is in the ninth house. This transit favors traditional, religious, and family-approved ceremonies. Okay. Now we come to Virgo. For Virgo natives, it requires deep maturity, and Saturn will be transiting to your seventh house of marriage. It tests weak relationships, seals mature ones permanently. With regard to Scorpio marriage, we are talking about marriage. It's favorable after December 2026 because Saturn will be transiting in the fifth house, and its activation helps romantic relationship transiting into formal marriage. Now Capricorn, highly favorable because Saturn is transiting in third house. It gives courage to take major personal decisions smoothly. Next is Pisces. Here, strict screening is required because Sadhasati core phase is on in the first house of Pisces. So marry only after thorough compatibility and Nadi matching. Okay. So regardless of Saturn's transit, standard classical checks must be satisfied. Venus and Jupiter combustion check. Ensure that neither the Venus nor the Jupiter is are ast means debilitated, or and debilitation is when they are very close to Sun, between the 15 degree of Sun's periphery. Now, during the selected wedding during the selected wedding date, they should be clear from the shade of Sun. Avoid retrograde station window. Please don't do it. Okay. Avoid scheduling a wedding within 5 days or after the station between July 22nd to 31st of July this year, December 7 to December 15 this year, and during this time the planetary movement will be stagnant, right? So avoid. Now, double transit principle, kindly check if both transit Jupiter and transit Saturn are simultaneously aspecting or connecting with either in the seventh house, seventh lord, or other supporting planets, where when condition is met, it permits a blessed union of a wonderful couple. This is all for the day. Now, if you have any questions, anything to ask me, my WhatsApp number is 9899997771. You are always welcome. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great time. Enjoy patience, discipline during this Saturn retrograde period. Thank you.